Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm Sean Anderson, Most Valuable Podcast, and it's the conference finals preview for the NHL. We got the Western Conference Finals coming up. We got the Anaheim Ducks taking on the Nashville Predators. The Ducks were, faced with some adversity here, taking on the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers able to push them to 7, but they were able to get past the Oilers, obviously getting past the Flames very quickly in round 1. And you look at the Predators destroying my Blackhawks in round 1. Easily getting by the St. Louis Blues. It wasn't 6, but really the Preds had control of that series the whole time. And you look at the injury side, obviously the Preds are going to be banged up with Kevin Fiala and that nasty injury he suffered. That's going to hurt their depth. And you look at Patrick Eaves for the Ducks. He had a fantastic year coming over for the Red Wings. He was one of my favorite players on a third line, but goal scoring wise, he really picked it up this year. He's banged up. You're not sure how much he can create. So both players were crucial to their team for different reasons. So Fiala and Eaves, they will kind of negate each other when it comes to injuries. So hopefully this series isn't affected too much by injuries. But you look at the Preds, the reason they're here is Pekka Rinne. He's been unreal. 95.1 save percentage. That is ridiculous for any goalie. If he can keep that up, the Preds are winning this. It doesn't matter if Johansson and that line can keep up the scoring output. It doesn't matter if Roman Josi can be a top defender. If Pekka Rinne can keep up that save percentage, Pekka Rinne can keep being that wall he is in the net, there's no way that the Ducks can win this series. I mean, Pekka Rinne has looked like the best goalie in the NHL in this postseason. He has been unreal in this postseason. If you keep that up, the Preds are going to the Stanley Cup Finals. And for the Ducks, you just got to slow the tempo and keep the puck in your zone, because if you get multiple shots on Rinne, like any goalie, he's going to break apart. And this Preds offense is so fast. It is so high tempo. If you can slow that tempo down, make them play your game, I think that you can win this series. But ultimately, I don't think the Ducks will be able to do that. I think the Preds will be able to have a ton of confidence coming into this series. I think that they'll be too fast, and ultimately, I think they will win in 7. I think that Renne's too great, and I think this team's too fast that the Ducks won't be able to keep up with it. But if they are able to slow the tempo, this is going to be a great series, and that's why I have it going to 7. But these are just my opinions. Tell me who you think is going to win this series down in the comments below. Tell me your Stanley Cup matchup down in the comments below, but also don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Most Valuable Podcast, and check out patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. We got a ton of cool stuff over there, but I'm Sean Anderson, and we'll see you next time.